Hi, I'm TakiyahLouise. Thanks for clicking through to view this video. Today I'm back outside at a park trail, out in the fresh air, feeling really nippy. It's a sharp cold today. It's about 15 degrees outside. It feels colder than that. I don't know what the exact feels like temperature is, but the wind, when it blows, it kind of stings my face. And if you have no gloves on for more than a few minutes, your fingers immediately get icy. So I made sure to put my gloves on, got my hoodie and my hood up, trying to stay as warm as possible. So I think I'm going to make it through. It's not that bad once you get moving, but if you're standing still, there's potential to feel a lot colder. But yeah, today was my first full body conditioning day for my workouts from ChatGPT, and I think it went well. It felt like it was like the number of exercises felt less. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did 5 exercises. I think I was doing maybe 6 exercises on the other days, and it split it up between the actual machines on the floor and 2 exercises that I did when I was in the room. So what happened was I started off in the room and I was doing RDLs, and at first I didn't look up a video to try to do them. I've done them in the past and I tried to do it from memory. I think I might have messed up a little bit, but I still went through and did what I could remember. And the barbell that I was using was 9 pounds, and I did 4 sets, 12 reps each. And I went with a lighter barbell because I wasn't sure if I'd be able to complete it with a larger one. Like the barbells go from like 6, 9, 12, 15, 20, up to like 45, and I wasn't sure what weight to do, so I started off with the smaller one. I know now that I could definitely go up. I'll probably go up to 15 next time and see how that feels. And if that feels okay, then I might stay there, or if I feel like I need more of a challenge, I might go up a little bit more. But I did those, and then staying in the room, I did some kettlebell swings. And again, I've done these in the past in a video a couple times, and it's been a while, and I didn't review a video beforehand. So like the first set, I was just kind of going from memory, trying to figure out how to do it. And I think I might have messed up a little bit. But in the later sets, I felt like I got more momentum. And I felt like I got going pretty good. So I just finished those out pretty strong. And I felt like I used a 15-pound kettlebell. And that was like the perfect weight. The 10 probably would have been too light, and 25, I can't really lift that and do like the swings, the momentum that comes from the swings and everything will be too much for me to do with a 25-pound dumbbell. But I finished up those 2 exercises in the room, and it felt relatively quick that I did them. My overall workout was still 54 minutes, but for some reason it just felt like it was a lot shorter. So when I got out on the floor, I did the chest fly machine, and I've done that one before too. And this time the machine wasn't stuck, so I was able to put the arm pads all the way out to the side, so my elbows were level with my shoulders, to the side of my chest. And so I got the full range of motion from coming out wide up to the front. So I felt like that was pretty good. And the weight I did that at was 37.5 pounds. And I only had to do 9 reps of those for 4 sets. And I think that went pretty well. Although on the very last set, I had to break it up. I went strong for 5, and then on those last 4, I had to stop in between each one. And I kind of was cheating a little bit, where I kind of arched my back off the seat, and I kind of stood up a little to help my arms guide the pad to the front of my body. So that's something I'm gonna work on not doing. I also felt like I'm right-handed, and I felt like I was more dominant in my right side, but it's hard to explain how it felt. It felt like I was it's taking a lot more energy to move my right side, even though that's my stronger side. I don't know, it felt weird. I don't know how to explain it. But then I went on to the back extension machine, and that machine's pretty cool. This time, I had done that one in the past. I don't remember the weight on that one either. But this time, the first set, I did 50 pounds. It almost slipped. And that one I did 50 pounds. And it felt like comfortable. Like I definitely needed to do more, so I did. And what I did then was I bumped it up to 62.5 pounds. And at 62.5 pounds, it felt good. The next step up was 75, which I'm gonna go for well, I tried to start off at 75, and it was very, 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 very challenging. So then that's why I opted to go to 60 or 50. I started back down to 50, and then when I started doing the reps at 50 and I finished that set, I was like, I could do more. So I did 62.5. So 75. I'm gonna try it again next time, now that I know the motions and the way the machine's supposed to move, to see if I can do it. But just on that one rep that I did it, it was really hard to do. So then, after the back extension, I finished off with a glute kickback machine. And that machine is pretty interesting. It looks pretty intimidating because you have to, kind of lean down on your stomach, and your whole backside is exposed because you're laying down, and then you're kicking your leg up behind you. But it was not as difficult to use as I thought it would be. It's literally just leaning over and then kicking your leg back behind you. And I never did that machine before because it was like an intimidating machine, but I ended up doing it. And I did that at 50 pounds. And of course you do one leg at a time. So I did that and finished out all my reps. I felt that like in my inner thigh area, like inner hip area. I don't know how to explain it. And like in my butt a little bit. So that's just kind of where I felt it. I didn't feel like when I was doing the chest fly, I felt that activated in my chest area and some in my arms. When I was doing the back extension, I didn't really feel much in my back. I like the sensation of like leaning back. It was kind of like a stretch, like a heavy push back, and then it got comfortable. So not much there. And then my phone went off. Hold on. Sorry about that. My phone with my stats went off. And I felt like I was able to, I forgot what I was talking about. Feeling the muscles and everything. I didn't feel like I felt much in my back muscles, but it felt like a good stretch and like a good weighted push stretch. And then for the deadlift, I felt it like in the back of my legs, which I don't know if that's where you're supposed to feel it or not, but that's where I felt it, like in my hamstring area. So a little bit of I don't know, is that muscle activation? A little bit that I felt there. So I'm just gonna continue to try to work on focusing on that mind muscle connection that I talked about that one time, where you just focus on visualizing the muscle being in use and connecting with your thoughts so you can activate it properly as you're doing the exercises. So I didn't do any of that today, but I will definitely do it next time. Today was just kind of like a trial day for the full body conditioning workout, and I felt like it went well. 54 minutes of time spent doing the exercises, and I feel like I have my places that I know I can improve, and that I will do that next time. So next week when I do this, because it's a once a week thing, because I weight train Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Mondays are lower body, Wednesdays are upper body, and Fridays are now full body. And then Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, I do mobility training, which is just stretching and treadmill and stuff. And Sundays I just walk. So I'm looking forward to getting out here again. I don't know if I'm gonna skip the treadmill tomorrow for my workout and just come out and walk, or if I'm just gonna stick with the treadmill plan, because even though it's cold, it's not terribly cold anymore. Like, it's not in the negatives. I can handle 15. So that's what I'm thinking about. And then Sunday, my walking day, I'd rather get outside and walk that too. It's gonna be in the negatives all next week, so I need to get out while I can. So those are my plans, and that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Anything you do is greatly appreciated. Remember to be a good human, and until the next video, take care.